This reading is for Aries, your March monthly 2020. My name is Barda from Intuitive Tarot Readings by Barda. This is being posted on Facebook Live for you YouTube watchers, so you will hear me talk to people here and there. I'm actually talking to people and not to myself. Once YouTube gets 1,000 subscribers, then I'll be moving completely over there, because that's originally the whole plan that I had. And as being an intuitive tarot reader, I don't always read exactly what comes from the books on the cards. For each reading, I will get feels for, and I will bring the meaning that I'm getting right. All right, Aries 2020. Let's see what kind of area of or not this is just going to be for one group of Aries or 20 March. I feel like going straight to the tea leaves to see where this may go. I love these cards, and that's where these came from too. All right. Aries 2020. Show me what I need to know. There is one. I feel there's going to be more cards, so I'm going to pull again. I think this is going to branch out to more than one group of Aries. And if there's... Okay, I'm back again, I guess. The reception is not the greatest here. Anyway, I pulled some more cards. Normally I would just do a couple cards and then, you know, go from there. But I felt like I needed... I think it's going to end up being a 3-group for the Aries as well. All right, this one right here is about marriage. And now I'll read these after I put them down, what the meanings are and what I get from them. I got bat, kangaroo, purse, bouquet, victory, V for victory. This almost feels like it's business. This is what it's feeling like. Vulture, and the tree. Okay, I feel like taking and moving these. I'm going to move these right over here. That feels right. And what we're going to do is go over each and every one of these, and then I will pull some additional cards to get more information on it. All right, for whatever reason, I felt like this had to do with success, which also for some reason I was hearing business. I don't see the business card here, but that doesn't mean it's not, you know, it's not the main focus, because you have success. And people want success in marriage and love, but you also want success in your business. Your wealth is part of your success. Okay, so I got the bat. Take care. Enemies are working against you. Yeah, this is definitely, it feels like business. Purse. Pay attention to your finances. Money is very tight, and you have to watch where your money is going. I got the bouquet. Compliments from an admirer. Now for the bouquet, I am seeing the bouquet of flowers. That's what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing the compliments from an admirer. And I'm seeing V for victory. Victory in some endeavor. I'm sorry about that. Aries must have a lot going on here. I just had a call come in. And when I'm going live, please don't try to call me on Messenger when I'm doing the readings. Okay. So anyway, I got the vulture. I got depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. This feels like business to me. This truly does. I got the tree, affairs with your family. That could be affairs with your family, or it could be just like I saw the other reading. The last one was Libra. There was actually a weeping willow showed up, and when I see trees, I instantly see the roots, and I see how it's budding out. And this is not a dead tree. This is not one that's, you know, just has no leaves. It is just full of leaves. It's got full of potential. Okay, and then I got the kangaroo. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. All right, I'm definitely gonna have to say this has to do with business. We're gonna turn these over. I'm kind of doing this backwards, so we're gonna focus on success. And when I got the success card, and even though I feel this is about business, when I see success, it will succeed, but it's going to take a lot of work. And then I also see in the cards here, vulture, there is somebody working against you for some reason. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead. I want to pull these. Let's do each card. The bat, take care. Yep, you've got 2 cards. 2 cards that somebody is working against you. You've got the vulture, And it could be, you know, yeah, okay, here you go. You got the bat. Take care. Enemies are working against you. I mean, it's right there. Then you have the vulture. Depression, anxiety. I mean, you may even know this already. You may already know this is going on. For some reason, I feel this is a business entrepreneur. This is somebody who has their own business. This is what it feels like. It doesn't feel like you're an employee. It feels like you actually have a business. This is what it feels like to me. Worry that someone is working against you. This is what's going on in your head. And this is what your warning is. Take care. Enemies are working against you. Let's find out what in the world is going on with that. Let's start with the bat. Take care. Enemies are working against you. Can you explain to me what that is about? And like I said, this is for a very select group of Aries. This is not going to go for every single Aries. There are thousands and thousands. If any of the readings I am giving take and resonate with you, then take what you can and leave the rest. Sometimes also, whenever you're watching this and you're an Aries and you're like, well, that sounds familiar, but it's another person. Just switch. Especially when it comes to love. If you see that something sounds like you or like the other partner, just switch the roles around. Okay. Bat. Enemies are working against you. And I feel like pulling. Now, oh, that one dropped. I'm taking it. And I also felt like pulling that one. And when I'm reading, I don't just shuffle. I do shuffle, but sometimes I'm drawn to grab from the bottom or one that's kind of flying out. I'll take it. So anyway, what's going along with this part of the business reading is I got the word forgiveness and truth. Now, what I notice here is, do you see forgiveness? For whatever reason, what I'm getting from this is you have forgave somebody already for assuming that they were working against you. That's what I'm getting. Yes, that is correct. Yep, but what's hidden? The truth. There's truth. There's truth that's not been seen yet. Why do I know that? It's turned over. And when my cards are face down, that means something that is not either evident right at that second, or it's something that's being hidden. And with this being with the back card, and this has to do with business, and I know it says success, but that is your success. Your business is your success. So for the first group of Aries, this is going to be a business reading and getting your success in your business. So anyhow, so yeah, definitely. I would go with your gut intuition, because there's definitely hidden truth here. You've already forgiven. Maybe you've accused this person or said something, and you're like, I'm sorry. There's more truth to be told. As to what this truth is, we can get a little bit deeper here, because like I said, you have the vulture down here, which tells me you're worrying about someone is against you. Okay? So next is the purse. Pay attention to your finances. Money has been tight, no doubt. Let's get some more cards off that one. Can you tell me anything else about the purse? Pay attention to your finances. What do they need to know about this? Okay. And I was thinking about the purse. Pay attention to your finances, and I got secrets. And what really concerns me is the simple fact is up here, you've got a hidden truth. Something you don't know. I'm not sure where this is going yet. It's not sounding so peachy. I want to go ahead and add one more card to the purse. And watching your finances about this business for some reason. Let's find out why. Oops, that was way too many. What needs to be shown? Show me. Purse. Pay attention about a lady. There's secrets around this, and this has to do with the finances with the business. That's what I feel. Pay attention to your finances. Pay closer attention to what's going on. All right? Secrets. There's a hidden truth. This truth was upside down, and this has to do, enemies are working against you. This was upside down, which is hidden. I can see how this is going, but I'm going to have to, let's get some more. Okay, so I got the bouquet. And see, it says compliments from admirer. That doesn't feel appropriate for me. Intuition tells me, just look at the bouquet. Okay. I'm listening. I'm going to go ahead and draw cards on that before I say what I think on that one. And there's two that fell. Okay, unfortunately, what I'm getting is somebody who has a business of their own. You might have an employee. This is where it looks like it's going to me. You've had wonderment whether or not you actually have an enemy against you. It's showing that there is hidden truth here, and secrets are being kept about money and finances. It's also showing me the bouquet, and when I was looking at the bouquet, again, on the last reading, when I saw this, I don't just see the bouquet. The bouquet is beautiful, right? And when you're putting flowers in vases, it's just how you present yourself, or how this is presented to you. And it's all put together. It's perfect. It's all, you know, it's great. It's beautiful, right? Everything is not what it seems here. Why? Have patience, because this other person that is working against you, and it does show, unfortunately, somebody working against you. This isn't a new beginning. I mean, I'm reading this two different ways. Okay? It shows a deceitful person. This person will be a fool, and they will expose themselves for who they are. I'm also seeing, I'm double reading this fool. Fools also represent new beginnings. So it's also telling me, just go ahead and keep your patience. Your new beginning is coming. Success is coming. I mean, success is the end result, and this is definitely business. This feels like business. Now, if you can relate to this through love or whatever, then take what you can, but I am feeling business on this. Then I've got V as in victory in some endeavor. You're going to be able to overcome this. This is only a temporary situation. I think this person is going to show themselves. They're well on their way. Okay. Can you give me a couple cards or one card for V? Victory in some endeavor. That's too many. Shorter answer, please. Aries. March 2020. Business oriented. Okay, we'll take it. All right, it's coming. There you go. Victory in some endeavor. V is for victory. You got the master, and you got wealth. This is your success is coming. It's going to take a lot of hard work, and you have to wheedle out whoever this is. That's literally a person. Somebody who is doing stuff behind your back. Literally messing with your purse string. That's what I'm getting. But with the victory, you're the master of what you do. Wealth is coming. If it's not there right now, it's coming. It's going to take a lot of hard work, but it's coming. Then it switches down here to the vulture, which is back up here with, kind of combines with enemies are working against you. You forgave somebody, whether verbally or maybe to yourself. Maybe you thought something and you're like, that was wrong of me. But there was a hidden truth here. Then you had the vulture show up down here. Depression, anxiety, worrying that someone is against you. Let's throw a couple cards for that one. I don't feel that this is a business person who's being paranoid. I really do feel that somebody is putting a notch in it for some reason. But it still shows victory. It still shows that no matter what, nobody's going to be able to stop you at all. Vulture, can you explain this? Give me a couple of cards for Vulture, please. Thank you. A couple is good. All right, I got the Wisdom card along with the Vulture card. Worry that someone is against you. That is what, and I feel that this has probably either caused depression or anxiety. I really do. The Lesson and Faith. You're smart. You've got that wisdom. You have this knowledge. You know this. Maybe you haven't even said anything yet. Maybe you haven't verbally said something to this person that you know that this is going on. But they are definitely messing with the finances. Wisdom tells me you're well aware of this. You're well aware of this vulture and your presence in your business. I feel that you're actually going to teach this person a lesson. I don't see it actually learning a lesson type thing. Actually, it goes two ways. Yeah, it's actually kind of learning a lesson. For whatever reason, you won't put your faith in that person anymore. And also, I feel there's a lesson that's going to be given out once this comes to light. Then I got the Faith card. Just have faith. Victory is coming. Victory is yours. Wealth, the master. You know what you're doing. You're going to get your success. Just keep going. Okay, and then we've got the tree. Now, it could be affairs with your family, but this is business oriented, and I'm going to have to read this two different ways too. This is not just about, you know, somebody who is blossoming out in business. That is true. That's part of it. But what I'm seeing is, for some reason, affairs with your family is sticking out. So there could, you know, affairs with your family, it could be affecting your work, your business, how you do stuff. There could be some stuff going on with the family that is just taking up some time. And it has nothing to do with this. This is a totally separate situation. This feels literal to me. Somebody is messing with your business. Yep. 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 In your literal business. Okay. Interesting. Anyway, so affairs with your family, that could be part of it. There could be some stuff going on there that's taking your attention. I also get that this could also be you as an entrepreneur, and this does feel like somebody who owns their own business. It's either they're self-proprietor or they have very few employees. That's what it feels like to me. And we've got the tree. We've got the roots. And whenever you see the tree and the roots, whenever... when I'm looking at this and it's talking about wealth and victory coming, and even though you've got all this other, it's junk up here with this other person, what I'm looking at is how this tree is, it's just full of leaves. Just blossoming out. It's not just blossoming, it's already produced. This business is going to be just fine. I mean, it's going to be very, very lucrative, if that's the word. Yes. Because you already have firm roots already in the ground. You have firm roots in the ground already, and you've already branched out. So that looks good. I'm not even going to draw anything on the tree because that's pretty self-explanatory. Kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Okay, so that tells me, yeah, there's some kind of niche in the business right now. And I think you really need to take and walk back up here and look at this other person. And it's showing a female. And I feel this is somebody that is literally in your business. That's what I get. Works with you. Employed by you. I don't know why I'm getting that. Okay. So on the kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Is there anything else I need to add to that? Okay, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. I got the word vulnerable, and sometimes I read it and be like, all I'll see is the baby. That's not what I'm saying. Actually, the word vulnerable sticks out. I think you need to go ahead and kind of check around within your business. Whether you work from home and you have other people help you, or you have your own business, you need to be checking stuff out. You need to be watching stuff closer. You have opened yourself up to be vulnerable. To who? This person that you already thought, where you've given forgiveness, at least to yourself, even if you haven't presented it to this other person. You thought, no, that can't be it. But there was a hidden truth, and that truth's going to come out if it hasn't already come out already. Pay attention to your money. This is all tying into the kangaroo. This is where the stress is coming from. It's about a woman. And this woman has secrets. And what she's got secrets about, it ties in with the first card, which is this hidden truth. Somebody is messing with the business. That's what I'm getting. But it has caused some kind of heartbreak, is what I'm getting. And this is not the love side of the reading. If you're pulling it out for love and it feels right to you, then go for it. But I'm feeling business on this one. Need to plan ahead. So this is March 2020 reading for which would normally be the third group, but the first group, that's what it flew to immediately. If this isn't happening right now, you need to open up your eyes and pay attention. Pay close attention, and I mean close attention. Because this is going on underneath your nose. I was hoping to deliver better messages, but actually it ends up being good because victory is yours. A new beginning is coming. This person who's been acting like this is going to show themselves as a fool. Just have patience because, yeah, it's all going to come out. And business success is yours. All right, for the first group that had, this is all business oriented. And like I said, I felt like somebody was reading it towards love. Go ahead and do that. I mean, if it feels right to you, then go for it. I got business. But for love, in the end, if you're reading it, okay, let's say if you are, we'll get to that one too. But if we're reading this one right here just for love, basically you got somebody who's working against you, between you and this, we'll read it not as a business. Say you're in a couple or you have somebody on your mind. Somebody is actually an enemy who's trying to act like a friend who has hidden a truth from you. And either they beg for forgiveness. This could be a partner. It could be a partner, or it could be one of those situations where, you know, it could be somebody on the outside and you know them and they're like, oh, no, I didn't do anything with such and such. No, not me. I'm just wasn't me. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Secrets. Truth is not told. This has to do with the lady. So the other person on the other side that you'd be talking to, or this is going to be involved in about secrets, is revolved around a lady. And it's affecting finances if we're reading this for love, okay? But that's okay. Again, I'm going to read this the same way. Just have some patience because this other person is going to show themselves as the fool. And I'm feeling both meanings for this. This person, you've also got a new beginning coming. Compliments from an admirer. If this is a love reading, that's what I'm getting here. Maybe somebody made themselves a fool and actually kind of messed up, and you ended up finding about the compliments from an admirer, and it's not coming towards you. This is from a lady. So maybe somebody has been checking phones. I'm not sure. This is kind of getting sticky here. But that's okay. Anyway, for a love reading on this one, victory in some endeavor. You will come out on top. You're the master of this one. You know, when it comes to wealth, you've got your mind on your finances is what I got. It's almost like you had an idea this was going on and you were pre-planning for this. Again, I'd switched over to love because I kept hearing somebody saying, well, what if this is a love situation? So we're doing it right now. I got vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. This could very, 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 it's showing that somebody is against you. There's secrets. Truth has not been told. It's been hidden. They think you don't know. And it has caused most likely some depression or anxiety. And again, when you're watching these, this could be the Aries to a situation, or it could be somebody. Just be aware, Aries. You could also reverse the roles. This could be you doing this to somebody else. If it's you doing this to somebody else, you need to take a moment. That's what I'm getting. I got that on quite a few. Not all. You can reverse the roles. But you need to remember when you're watching these, you can switch it and be in the other people's feet. And this is just a reading just for you to wake you up and not be like that. Or don't allow that other person to act like that. Okay? So just remember that. Okay, so anyway, you've got wisdom. The lesson's been learned, but you've got faith. You've got faith that everything's going to be turning out. And it will. You're going to be branching out. You're not going to wither up. You're not going to, disappear just because of this vulture and this lie and this deceit and this lady. I got the kangaroo. Unsettled times need to plan ahead. If this is a love relationship and you know this is going on, you need to plan ahead. Do not leave yourself vulnerable for heartbreak. That's what I'm getting. Okay, Aries. Well, that took care of the success in love. All right. Let's see. Let's do a closing thought for these before I get on to these. Okay. Yeah, that feels right. Well, that was interesting. That was kind of a new one for me. But it felt right. You know what? I want these. These feel right. All right. Let's do it for the love part. The closing thought for that one. And then we'll do a closing thought for the business side. Okay? So let's do the love part first. Aries, March 2020. Closing thought for the love reading. Okay. Several flew out. Let's see how many came out. So there must be having, and a lot of times people who are watching me, it looks to me like there's going to be 3 or 4 readings for Aries. Usually how I know is because when I do closing thoughts, each one of these is not just for one part. It's for each and every group. So most likely there's 3 groups. So these 2 groups, and then these must blend together. Okay, let me look at these real quick. Okay, this one's for the business. And I'll read it here in a second. And you'll understand why. Okay, and that's for the love, and that must be for this one. Okay, so for, I said the love one first. Okay, for the love one that I just explained, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So that is the closing thought for the love portion of this one. So basically, once you take and, well, you know it's coming, and if it's already happened, then don't let yourself just let go of the resentment and move on, because you are the master. You're the master of your world. You've got it to where you can make your own money. You're good. You're good. It wasn't even worth keeping if somebody's treating you like that. Lies, dishonesty, deceit. Let them go. Don't even waste a breath. Don't even waste an irritation on them. Okay? So if this hasn't happened, this is your March 2020 reading. Some of you could be going through this right now. I've found a lot of the signs are even pre-starting stuff at the end of February. So however it applies to you, take it that way. Okay, so this was for the love part. This one is for the business one. Basically, the gist of the business one was basically you've got an enemy in your midst. This is for somebody who owns their own business. Maybe they're a sole proprietor. Well, not sole proprietor, but they have a small business and there's 1 or 2 employees is what I'm getting. Whoever it is, whoever's doing this, that is affecting your money, and there is a truth that's not being told by this person because of the secrets around money. It is actually messing with your business. Let's see. But have patience, because just because this is the way it's presented to you, like the bouquet in the vase, just because that's how they present themselves to you, all put together, whatever. Have patience. You've got this person's going to actually show themselves to be the fool, the one that's lying. And I feel this is somebody who you actually have contact with, like on a regular basis. Just watch yourself. And I'm getting the master. So victory is coming for success for you, no matter what's going on here. Yep. You're the master of your wealth. You need to take a hold of your purse strings and actually pay attention to what's going on around in this business, because I think it's showing finances are going different directions they're not supposed to be. That's what it's showing. Somehow the calculations aren't going to add up. So pay attention. Why should you pay attention? Again, because you worry that somebody is against you. May have even given you some depression and anxiety about it. Go with your gut and intuition on this one. I mean, really do. Forgive the dog. I've got puppies. So anyway, you're smart. You already have an idea that this is going on. And this is not just you. This is not you. This is you learning a lesson about, and I feel this is somebody. Yeah, definitely. Anyway, you're learning your lesson, but you're also giving out a lesson to this person. If you get, it's kind of like you kind of got to get a 1-up on the situation, because this is actually, I mean, it's literally, might as well just, yeah, I keep hearing business. Have faith. It is going to work out. Your success is coming. You got the tree, the affairs with your family. This is also represents that it could be you blossoming out. This is the business prospect. Unsettled times because of this business, whatever's going on, because somebody, and it feels like literally, it'd be like somebody walking up and just taking my cash. That's what it feels like. But I'm not paying attention because it might be my nest egg, and I'm not really paying attention that second. Pay attention. This is a literal thing. Yeah. Don't let yourself be vulnerable. and let it lead to heartache. If this has already happened to you, just know that that truth, there is an untold truth there, and what your gut feeling was correct. Your in closing thought for that is reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Have faith. It'll work out. So maybe you're not saying a dang blasted thing about this. You know what's going on, but you've kind of been at odds with them and you're not really saying anything. Just continuing giving that space. They're going to show themselves. All right, so that is for the business part and the love part. So I am literally going to take and put some of these away real quick. I'm done with that pot. And then it feels like there is one more reading, even though I'm seeing two different groups of cards. So we've done love, but I'm going to leave, for some reason, this may blend into, it could be a reading that ends up blending into marriage, love, and success, career. You know, it could go many different directions. All right, so this. Okay. Shoot. Redone real quick. Sorry, usually it's not how I do it. It just kind of came out that way. All right. This will be your closing thought, or I may blend it in with the reading as we go. Okay, I got the eye. I'm not sure which direction this is going yet. This could be an Aries who's got all this going on. I'm not sure. Psychic ability, trust your intuition. This is somebody who's very insightful. Very, very insightful. This is Aries, March 2020. Financial pinch. Lobster. Axe. Forces working against you. Okay, this is blending. This is going to blend. This is, yep. Fox. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. This is back to business. This is somebody who's got kind of, and okay, so when I'm looking at, yeah, that's, hold on, I'm going to have to, I got it. Muddled, unclear thinking. Forest. Okay. So this is all about this, but the way I see the marriage card sometimes, this is for Aries 2020. You see the rings here? This could be about love, but it feels like it's going back to business and how it's affecting your love, your success, and marriage. Marriage is not always about just two people who are married. It's a tight-knit union between two people. And a lot of people would be like, no, that's not how you can read it. Yeah. I can. If you're real tight with, like, I'm real tight with my sister. We are in a union of sorts. Okay? It's not sexual or anything like that. It's just a union. So this is how it's feeling to me. If this is not about a marriage, this is about two tight-knit people. Okay? And it definitely revolves around love, because whether this is a marriage, a sexual relationship, or it's just a friendship of some kind that has come extremely tight, it does have to do with love. So we can read this several different directions. And success card feels like it should still be out there. All right. So you got psychic ability, trust your intuition, financial pinch. Forces work against you, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business, muddled, unclear thinking. And again, this is pulling back to business. It's affecting how you work, how you love, how you communicate with other people. Because whatever's this, you know what? This is odd. This is a new one for me. This is not going in a different group. This is continuing the story of the business. It's now directing itself to the business owner and saying, hey, this is what you need to do. That's what I'm getting. Yes, this is a new one on me. Okay, so I would like to... Okay. Let's start with psychic ability. Trust your intuition. All right, you got the eye. See the eye? The eye. Could you tell me what I need to know? Faith. Intuition. You need to have more faith in yourself. I think your thoughts are very muddled, unclear because of all the other stuff that was going on. And I feel this is the same group of people. that had the business stuff, and you can even attain it to love if you want. But for whatever reason, you don't have enough faith. You don't have enough faith, and your head's muddled. Unclear thinking. You can't think straight. Whether this is a love situation or business, it seems to be pulling towards a business because of shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. And this has caused a great financial pinch for you. And it, again, shows forces working against you. I'm going to, you know what? That's all right. You know what? Right now, whoever this is, whatever group this is, I do wish that the person does reveal their true self to you. I truly do. I truly wish that they do. This I wish. All right. That stuff's going to come out soon. That's all I got to say, because that's not cool. Okay, so I hadn't even... Yeah, there's a lesson coming to him. Yep. And this has to do with the financial. This person has put you in a financial pinch. Whether this is a lover, this is how I'm going to read it. It could be a business reading. I'm going to read it from both sides. Okay? So, let's start this one here again. Psychic ability, trust your intuition and have faith. Psychic ability, either you can actually have psychic ability, or you're not trusting your intuition for... You're not having as much faith as what you've had before. You need to get that. Why? Because you've had muddled thinking. If this is business, you need to pay attention. You need to open up that third eye. You need to pay attention. If this is a love situation, you need to have more faith in yourself. And in business situation, have more faith in yourself. You're still there. You still got it. Muddled and unclear thinking. Get rid of this. Business or love relationship. Get rid of it. Think clear. I feel like you've been made to feel like, you feel like you're losing it. That's not true. Why? Because you got yourself a little box right here. Now, I know it says shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. But do you see how that fox is looking? He's paying attention to everything that's going on. This is how you, Aries, March 2020, for love or business, you've got yourself a fox. Fox are sneaky little things. Pay attention. Business or love, pay attention. There's a lot more going on than what you think. Business, love, financial pinch, the lesson. Don't worry, there's a lesson. It's not just you learning a lesson. If it's in love, you're learning a lesson not to even play with this stuff anymore. If you're a business person, it's put you in a financial pinch, and you are learning that lesson not to ever trust somebody like that again. At least without not paying attention and trusting your intuition when you felt and you were unclear thinking. Yeah. It's all right. It's coming out. I'm telling you right now. This is coming out. Love or... It doesn't matter. Love or business. It's coming out. It will be revealed very soon. I feel like pulling. Mistake. They're going to make a mistake in love or business. The person that has, if you were following the first part of the readings, business or love, there was something hidden. It was an enemy, somebody who was, and it's showing a female. These cards show actual people, and it was showing a female. They're going to make a mistake. What I just say, they're going to get caught. I feel like I keep hearing red-handed. They're going to get caught. I can't say I'm sorry about that, because that's good, because it's really messing up your life. Somebody, and that's what I keep seeing. That's what's irritating me. If it's business, I keep seeing somebody literally sticking their hand in the till. That's what I get. And I see books, and the books don't add. What the heck? So yeah, this is going to be coming out soon. I got the axe. Forces working against you. That goes right along with this. It's okay. They're going to be making a mistake. Just make sure. Get your head unmuddled. Clear your thinking. Get shrewd about your business. Involve yourself. Like, stick yourself right down. I don't care. Stick yourself right down in those books. I don't care. Do what you got to do. Okay. Forces working against you. Is there anything else you need? And usually I pull tarot cards. I don't feel like pulling tarot cards. This is pretty self-explanatory. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, again, this is a literal thing. This is hidden enemies. Okay, there is somebody who is working against you in love or in business. Literally. Lying, hiding truth, man or woman. It's showing a woman, but it could be, remember I said reverse roles? You could be the man Aries watching this, and it could be a woman who's doing that. Or you could be the woman Aries, and it's showing, okay, hey, you know what? This is about another woman. If it's love. So remember, if you have to, and you reverse it, do it. But there is literally, this is for a group. This is for several groups of Aries. There's something in the air. You have someone working against you, whether in business and love. Pay attention to the signs. Muddled, unclear thinking. I don't care if it's just because you're having, you get brain fog. Or others, if you are actually drinking or smoking or whatever you're doing, you need to have clear thinking. I'm not going to say you're letting this happen, but you haven't paid attention. You need to be more shrewd and more resourceful in what you do. And get ready. Get ready, because this is all going to come out. It's coming out soon. When's this coming out? I think this has already kind of started for a lot of you. But I hear March. I mean, this is a March reading, so definitely March. You are going to be, there's going to be signs. It's either going to come, I think it's going to be coming out later, though. But you can get on top of it. Let's see, March. I keep hearing March 29th for some reason. And this is for, like, when it starts, like either it's going to be finished. Some of you may already be going through some of this, whether in love and business, and you're wrapping it up. And you're keeping quiet about it, which is the best thing you can do. Keep quiet about it and then take care of it. Take care of it. Take back your business. Take back your life if it's on the love spectrum. And it's going to be wrapped up for some of you with the love. If you are in a marriage, say you're actually in a marriage, and this is that part with the hidden enemy and somebody was stepping outside, it's going to be wrapped up in June. For the business people as well, it's going to start squaring out in June. It'll start getting better. June is, and I'm not getting a specific date. Yeah, actually I did. 19th through the 24th of June. There is something. I'm not an astrologer, but there is something. I think that is twice I've got those numbers. And I don't usually do that, so I'm going to have to look that up. All right, so Aries, I'm going to wrap this up. It's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, this has basically been 2 different readings. I mean, it started out as one, and then it switched to, I felt like, to go to the love side as well. And then it turned back around, and those cards were already sitting here explaining to you again, yeah, what she's saying, this is what's going on. It really is. You've got yourself a hidden enemy. You got somebody working against you. You got somebody who is taking advantage of the simple fact that you're having muddled, unclear thinking. And you need to have more shrewdness and resourcefulness in business. And pay attention, because you have a fox in the midst of you. Love or business. And this is not every Aries on earth. There's thousands of them. If this resonates with you, take it as you will. But it does feel firm to me. Closing thought. Emotions are natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Again, that feels completely right. Yep, that feels right. Okay, Aries, March 2020. I will be, as soon as I get off here, I'll be back on in probably within the next 20 minutes. I've noticed there's been a lot of people saying stuff. I will have a open as soon as I get caught up on some of my work and stuff. And this is for YouTube watchers. This is live on Facebook, so I am talking to people on Facebook. I noticed there was a lot of people asking questions. This one's not the open general reading. What this is just a general reading for the Aries, so I can get it out there so, they can have it. And if people would be like, hey, they come on and say hi. But a lot of times I don't turn around and this is not like an open group thing where I answer everybody's questions. I will have another one of those, and I will start doing more of those, but I've got to get caught up on a few things, and I want to get these out for everybody because everybody was asking me. Okay, so I guess I will, and I'm thinking about maybe doing a spring solstice reading, but that depends on how much time I have. I am set up on YouTube. I am eventually going to just jump completely over there. If you guys enjoy having the conversations and stuff, being able to talk to me and wave and stuff like that, which I love. I love talking to all you guys when I can. Go over to my YouTube, Intuitive Tarot Readings by Barda, and click subscribe and hit the bell, and that'll tell you when I'm on, because I am literally going to jump off of Facebook and go strictly onto YouTube here in the near future. Okay, until next time, Aries, good luck. Watch your back. It's okay, because it's coming out. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.